Hi, my name is Shakidra.
So communication has been a hot topic this past couple months of my life. I joined a public speaking class and I've been exposed to how to communicate effectively. And this is something I'm not very good at. So I set out on a quest to interview someone who I feel would be really good at communication. So I'm sitting here thinking, who could I interview, what profession is good, and bam, a lawyer popped up. So I just so happened to know a lawyer, my uncle, Pat Deacle. I went ahead and interviewed him. He's a medical malpractice lawyer and he has over 35 years of experience in medical malpractice. So I think he's definitely a guy who would know how to communicate. So I went ahead and interviewed him and I want to know, hey Pat, what makes you good at communication? What are some things that you could tell me and how to be a better communicator? And he said, sure, I could definitely fill you in. So there's a couple things as a lawyer, what his roles are for communication. One is he has to be an effective speaker. He's going to be in front of a large audience. He's going to have tons of people judging him, and he's going to need to get his point across. I mean, his client is counting on him. I mean, imagine having that stress and that to worry about. And I thought my public speaking class was hard. Second, he has to be a great listener. Listening is a very, very important part of his job. And actually, according to a Marquette University law study, communication and listening are the number 1 and 2 most important traits the lawyer needs to have. So that's something he needs to do is be a good listener. Number 3 is he has to be good at negotiating. This is something to where he has to be able to have open lines of communication with someone who particularly doesn't like him. The other lawyer, a judge, whatever. He's going to have to keep his cool and maintain no conflict and get his points across. So be a good negotiator. The last role he does is he instructs communication. So he has witnesses, clients that's about to take the stand that has no experience whatsoever in communicating. He has to teach them how to get up there, how to communicate their ideas, not blabber, not lose the audience attention, and make a lasting impact. He has to be very, very persuasive, and he has to have very, very good body language. These are just things that are pretty obvious as far as what lawyers need to be good. What's really interesting and what I really, really wanted to talk to is about what techniques can you tell me about to be better at communicating. I kind of had an idea for what you do, but what techniques you do to do it well. He actually told me that in law school, he's never had any formal classes on speaking. Not one. So then I asked him, well, have you done anything outside of your formal education? Have you done any speech class on your own, improv? Nope, nothing. But he did say a few things that I really, really wanted to share with you, and really the main theme of the whole entire conversation, the whole interview. And the theme was, just make it simple. Don't blabber. That's it. That's every single question asked, it all boiled down to make it simple. He says it's very, very easy to be a communicator and speak your mind and speak ideas or whatever, but to be an effective communicator, it's more challenging to say less and to simplify it. He actually told me that there was a case that he was in that took a whole year to come to the final trial date, the final speech. So he was talking to the jury, and he said it took a whole year to summarize up the entire trial in just 25 words. And he said it was one of the hardest things he ever had to do. And each word had to have meaning, each word had to have purpose, and he knew that if he would have kept speaking, he would have lost the audience, he could have lost the case, and game over. So he said that no matter what, just simplify. Making it shorter makes it more powerful, more memorable, and just overall better. So, in conclusion, I want to leave you with something that he told me. He said that he was once told that some person was writing someone else a letter, and in this letter it said, hey, sorry it took so long, but I didn't have time to make it shorter. And that really resonated with me. It's something that really stood out. And it goes back to what he said earlier. Anyone can just write a letter, give a speech, and it'll be really, really long, and you think, oh, he put a lot of time into it, it's really long. But in reality, what the person is saying is going to take way more time to simplify it and make it have more meaning. So that's something he said is most important and it was helped him most in communication. I hope to learn that and take that with me, and hopefully you can take that with you. Thanks.